Well, this is Hardcore Kevin here, the metal detectorist. It is getting to be late in November. We've had an early freeze. Thursday was a killer. The high was like -7 and one of the coldest nights in Toronto's history, in the history of the entire GTA, so in November. So I'm here today at this new old church permission, just to see if I can get a shovel in the ground. The temperature right now is 2 above 0 Celsius. And if I can get a shovel in the ground, it might do some swinging. I'll show you here what the landscape is like. There's still some snow on the ground, but it's kind of soft, mushy snow. And I'm not sure if I can get a shovel in the ground or not, but I'll let you know. So here it is. You can see the snow hasn't melted much. But that doesn't mean the ground is frozen. I'll stay away from those graves over there, but there's all that whole section over there. And I'll check that out. But yeah, I've done a little bit of hunting here and found some interesting relics. Not too much, considering the age of this property, but a lot of it has yet to be hunted. Not as many signals as I thought there would be, but yeah, I've just cherry picked up to this point, so hopefully I'll get some serious digging in and see what happens. And I'll keep you posted. And my very first signal, got a modern quarter. It's about 3 inches down. And not sure of the date, but yeah, it's modern and not silver, but good sign. At least we're hunting. On to the next one. Okay, in that very same hole, managed to get 2 more coins. Modern nickel. Not sure the date. And again, see if I can get something off of that. 1971 looks like, which is a good date for nickel. And an American clad quarter. Probably around the same era. It's very mucky out here, as you can expect. But yeah. George Washington on the front there. Yeah, I'm so lucky to be able to hunt this late in the year and find some stuff. Let's see what else we can get. Well, isn't this a cool find? Yeah, this came up as an 82 on the Garrett ET Pro. It's only about 4 inches down. That's an old toy tractor. Look at that. That's going to be fun to clean up. Can't do much here in the field because my fingers are frozen. But yeah. That's cool. Let's see if there's any more of this. It's missing its tires, so hopefully I can restore this somewhat. But great find. Talk to you on the next one. I just pulled up a toonie. Gave off several different kinds of signals, which makes sense because it's made out of a couple of different kinds of metal. But I don't mind digging these because when you think about it, you'd have to dig 200 pennies to get the equivalent of 1 toonie. So that saved me from digging 200 pennies. That's the way I look at it. And yeah, they always come up pretty good because they're always fairly new. But yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Everything's getting really mucky and not very pleasant, but try 1 or 2 more holes and see what I get. I believe what we have here is a silver plated fork. EPNS, is that what that stands for? Get that in focus here a little bit better. It says EPNS or ESPN, one of those, which I believe suggests it's silver plated. It's a nice shape. I'll do some more research on that when I get home, but look at the design. Very nice. I think that tarnish there will wash off as well, so good find. Right next to that fork, I found what I believe is a spoon. I got the whole cutlery drawer here. See that there? Sure looks like a small spoon bowl to me. Let me get that out and I'll show it to you again. Exactly the same pattern as the fork. Look at that. Just a small spoon. A little bent. Again, looks like silver plated. See how it's worn there on the bottom? The silver's probably worn off and the copper or whatever it is showing through. It's not very heavy. Same beautiful design. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, I don't know what's going on here with the cutlery, but I just found another spoon. And looks about the same size as the other one, the last one. And it's right next door to it, like not even a foot away. So let's dig this one out together. I think it's, no, it's not broken, it's complete. Same design. Yep, we're getting a whole set here. And that's a beauty. Again, a little bit worn, but some nice shininess coming through there. We'll put that with the collection. Well, hello again, everybody. I'm Kevin of Digging Halton. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope you enjoyed that little bit of field footage I had there for you. Not very much, as the season draws to a close. There'll be more coming up as I get out just sporadically and as the weather allows. But stay tuned for the wrap-up, some interesting information about the finds I've got, and some information about all of the spendables that I found this year. So hope you enjoy it. So here's all of the modern pennies that I found this week, 42 of them. In spite of everything, these pennies keep coming up. And as far as spendables are concerned, this week I have, sorry about the shadow there, this week I have a total of $3.60. Add that to last week's total of $221.80. Gives us a grand total for the year so far of $225.40. Now, as far as these spendables are concerned, I'm going to add those to the pre-2018 spendables that I found. I don't know exactly what's in that bag there, I think about $75. I got some of them rolled up already over there. I figure I'll come up with about $300. Now to that, I'm going to add another $300, and I'm going to give that to a very worthy cause. This charity is called Moorlands, M-O-O-R-E-L-A-N-D-S. They run a summer camp for inner city kids. Some of these kids have never climbed a tree or paddled a canoe or even swam in a lake, and we've been associated with them now for many years. Great people, wonderful ministry that they've got, and I'll put a link there so you can see their website. So that's where the spendables are going for this year. A couple of interesting finds. This tractor here I discovered is a dinky toy model of the Massey Harris tractor, manufactured between 1966 and 1971, I believe. So it didn't, it wasn't manufactured as a toy for very long, and I'm not going to be able to restore this. It's just too far gone. Can't even get anything off the back of it. I just had to do a lot of research online to find out what it was. Maybe somebody with a lot more skill and knowledge than I have can actually restore that. I know there is a guy, Marty is his name. I'm just going from memory here. He's from Australia, and he restores old toy cars and does a fabulous job. I'll try to put a link there too if I can remember his website, but he's got some great YouTube videos of restoring old toy cars and trucks. Some big old square nails. This here, I'm not sure what it is. It's iron, of course, square. It doesn't have a head on it to speak of, so I'm thinking it probably wasn't a nail or a spike. Not sure what it was. This item here I didn't get on field footage. Maybe I shouldn't be showing this guy's name. I don't know, but I'm thinking he's passed on. This is called an Esomatic credit card plate. One of the very first attempts at charge cards, credit cards, whatever you want to call them. You would carry this plate around with you. You'd put it on a machine. They'd slide a thing over it and make a carbon copy and give you one of the copies and retain the other, which will go on your bill. And then they'd send you a monthly bill for that. So That's very early credit card history, 1950s, I'm thinking. So that's what that is. This here, I'm not sure what it is. It might have been a spoon bowl at one time that's just flattened. You can see a bit of a fancy design there. Looks like it might have been a flattened spoon bowl. It's quite heavy, so I'm thinking it's pewter. Not much else I can get off of that. This here is just a big old, I don't know, hubcap off a wheel or something. No writing on it, but thought it was interesting. And this here, I'm thinking, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking this is the valve stem cover for a tractor or truck. Yeah, it's threaded on the inside. So that's what I'm thinking that is. I'm putting that right over there by the tractor. Here's that cutlery that I found. Can't be too old, I don't think, because the process they used for plating these items is known as electroplating, and the ESPN on the other side, no, sorry, EPSN, not to be confused with the sports channel. The EPSN is for electroplated silver nickel, and quite common back in the 30s and 40s, I understand. So really nice find. I don't know why these were all lost basically at the same time in the same place, but a little bit of a silverware spill there for you. And near that also, I found this. Total different vintage. This is an old butter knife, and it probably had a wooden handle, I'm thinking, or maybe even a Bakelite handle. And yeah, no idea. Can't get any writing off of that at all. But nevertheless, an interesting find. So that's it for this week, folks. Hope you enjoyed that, and there'll be more field footage coming up. And you diggers out there, keep your knees dirty.